All the cars are lined up. The red lights are off for the formation lap. And now we get ready for the lights. And now it's 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and we are go! It's go for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Anthony 82 gets a good start, but now going into turn 1 on the inside. Sweet Crown 19 takes an early lead into turn 1, but now Sweet Crown 19 is going to slot in the first position, and now in second position, Anthony 82. There's a lot of positions changing down the field. Iconic Q in third position ahead of Josh 2. There's a yellow sector 1 that looks to be Sweet Crown 19, though, is taking the lead into the first turn ahead of Anthony 82. Anthony 82 almost hits the back, however, of Sweet Crown 19, almost getting into his rear diffuser. And now, going through the first few turns, we now get a line of cars. As it is over a street track, we get these line of cars trying to look for little gaps to overtake, but Sweet Crown 19 getting a blistering start across the line, getting ahead of Anthony 82, who was looking to be kicking himself a little bit after starting on pole position in his first race in WSR. Now, going through the castle section, extremely tight. You don't want to be banging wheels there because it's going to bang a front wing. But now, going through Queen there is going a little bit wide. That was Iconic Q. He almost binned it into the third sector. The two Williams of Iconic Q and Josh 82 are right up and close together again. Anthony 82 in second position. Sweet Crown 19 has taken the lead of the race, looking to be the first driver in WSR to go back-to-back with race wins. But is Anthony 82 going to have anything about it? Is he going to pull a Max Verstappen? Is he going to win his first race in the Pro team, the Red Bull team? Really his first race in WSR. Hartman 62 has entered the pits now, coming in for his first pit stop of the race. This is going to be your front nose change. Yes, it is. There's no front wing on that Haas driver. So an incident possibly with the wall, maybe with another driver. We have no idea. Let's look at this car. This is Speed Kills. Let's see if we can get a close-up view of his front wing. And as we can see, it doesn't seem to have too much damage on it. Voodoo 52 has spun a little bit, and he's going to get back together again. But it's going to really put up those tires. And who was that? Fly By Night has spun around. Fly By Night in 11th position now. He's going to drop down 2 places after that little spinning incident there. Jay Ortiz jumps in the 10th position back where he qualified in. Scheckter going up the castle section. Just look how tight that is, ladies and gentlemen. IAce 99 in 8th position. You See Me Flying running in 7th position. Jumping a little bit up in some places. HN Racing is in 6th position. He's going to be kicking himself after what was not a great start for him in this race. Sweet Crown 19 at the fastest lap of the race. It's a 1:43 it looked like there. And who is this? Josh 2 is in the pits. Josh 2, did he receive some damage? He's pitting right now only on lap 3. Going way down the field there. And what was this? Was this a penalty? No, it wasn't. Let's look at that. And it was. There's a front wing damage on the car, missing both end plates. Was there contact between HN Racing and Josh 2? We'll have to look at that after the race. Lots of drivers in the pits. Jay Ortiz now, he's replacing a front wing. Voodoo 52, he's replacing a front wing. There's a lot of wing replacements here, ladies and gentlemen. Another yellow in Sector 1. And who is that? You See Flying. Misses his braking zone going into turn 3, it looks like. Yes, he has. And he hits his front wing. Is that going to cause some damage? I don't know if it is. He might not have made it around the turn like he wanted to. And yes, a front end plate on his wing is gone. That's going to cause a lot of downforce loss. And on a street track like Azerbaijan, it's imperative that you capitalize on all the downforce you have. And if there's not enough downforce on the car, these cars feel terrible around tracks like these, especially in Baku, with bumpy roads, with very tight corners. Getting not enough downforce is going to now decrease your speed, and you might not be ready for it, and next thing you know, you're into a wall. Yeah, so let's look at HN Racing. As he an incident with one of that looks like to be Gurman 69 has gone back ahead of Fly By Night, HN Racing. But HN Racing right behind him. He wants to be right again past that Force India. And now, are they going to look through move the castle? I hope he doesn't. That would be very close indeed. Let's look at You See Me Flying again. And another spin. He's missed his braking zone again. That's now into turn 2. You See Me Flying having a terrible race right now. Missing braking zones. And he's trying to warm up his tires on the main straight. He's just having none of it right now. Let's look and see. Anthony 82 is now within a second of Sweet Crown 19. It's lap 5. DRS is in effect now. In lap 3 it got affected now. And Anthony 82 is looking to gain back first position. Now decreasing the gap more and more and more against Anthony. Against Sweet Car 19, Anthony 82 decreasing that gap, and it's getting even more so. Sweet Car 19 did not have a good run through there. It's now less than half of a second. DRS is going to get activated. Anthony 82 is going to have it in overtake mode for that ERS, supposedly, we would think, but now DRS is going to get activated down this main straight, and now he's going to look for a move. It's going to be our first move on the main straight, and looking at that, and no, Sweet Car 19 is in the pits. He goes into the pits, and Anthony 82 takes the lead of the race. Was that smart? I don't know if it was. You might have wanted to stay a little bit out there more. But now let's look at the gap to first place. It's going to be after the pit stop. The top other two have pitted. Anthony 82 stays out. What's going to be the gap for him? Let's see what it is between Gurman. It's going to be 13 seconds. Not enough for a pit stop gap where he's going to retain first position, though we wouldn't expect that to be the case unless some serious issues had happened. Let's go on board with Schectifier now, who is battling with Gurman 69, going down the main straight. He has DRS activated. This isn't really an overtaking zone, but he can overtake if he sees fit, but he's not going to do it. He's going to stay behind the Racing Point driver. Now getting closer and closer and closer, though. He's going to be looking to make a move very soon. You See Me Flying has now made a move on Voodoo 52. It looked like it was a pretty easy move from the looks of things, but now You See Me Flying has banged the wall a little bit, and he's kind of weaving a little bit. It looks like something might be wrong there. He's weaving the car a lot. It looks like he's trying to get warmth in the tires. He's on the hard tires. Is that the tire to be on? I don't know if it is. Let's look if he has front wing damage. He doesn't, which is good for him. Schectifier looking to get ahead of Gurman 69. Going to try to move in the 7th position. Look at that black and gold Haas car challenging against the blue and pink Racing Point car. Now going down the main straight, he is within half a second, about 6/10, almost 7/10 off. Going down the main straight, this is where it's going to begin. He's going to get that momentum going with the overtake option if he has it on ERS, and then he's going to open the DRS, and that should be an easy overtake in most conditions on a track like this. Now going down the main straight, DRS is going to activate it, and the ERS. There's the thing. Is the gap too big? It looks like it is. So something must happen. Schectifier losing a lot of time going into the main straight, and he is now further back than he would have liked to have been. Voodoo 52 in the McLaren looking to try to make a move on Speed Kills, who is in 12th position. The two Alfa Romeo drivers not exactly equal in pace, it seems, as Fly By Night is hit with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That has to be track extensions, I would presume. Let's ride on board with him because he's nowhere near any of the other drivers. He's 6 seconds behind Hartman, who is 39 seconds behind Schectifier. And now Voodoo 52 and Speed Kills are battling it out. Voodoo 52 going on side by side with Speed Kills. Now going into turn 2. Is Voodoo 52 going to keep it? He does. He almost goes into the wall, though. Is there any damage on any of those cars? And I don't think there is. Speed Kills, does he have front wing damage? Let's see if we can see there. No, he doesn't. He's all right to go. But now Schectifier, is he going to make a move? He has to be able to make a move. DRS is going to get activated down this main straight. Is he going to have that ERS mode in the runnings? Let's see if he is. I can't actually see the ERS. The car is redlining almost, it seems. But now DRS activated. Going down the main straight, it seems still more of a struggle than it should be. Going too wide, though, with Schectifier. Is the Racing Point going to have enough run into turn 2 to make a move? No, he isn't, but he's going to get slid a little bit, it looks like. Possibly by the Racing Point of Gurman. Now Gurman is behind him, though. He's going to have DRS going down the straight, and he's going to make enough of a move to possibly move ahead. Is he going to? No, he's not. But a little bit of a lockup from the Haas driver. That seemed to be, unless it was just dust getting kicked up. But now the Haas driver and Fly By Night moves ahead of Hartman K7. Hartman must have had an issue because he was 6 seconds behind him. Hartman must have lost a lot of time. But now going down that main straight, Hartman has DRS activated. He's going to look for a move, but not enough of a gap there. Not enough time. He made up. Sorry for that, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of a voice crack from my end. A lot of action in this race. Gurman is in 8th position. Now he's just 4/10 behind Schectifier. but that gap is increasing, so you have to think Schecterfire does have the better pace. Now that he's not bogged down by German 69, he can really get on the pressure. Anthony 82.91 is your race leader by 6 seconds. He has regained that lead. This is the kind of battling Schecterfire shouldn't even be having with one of the front end plates gone from that Racing Point car. Schecterfire should be much faster than German 69. This is worth battling, as German would still have to make another pit stop, I believe. Now riding on board, is there going to be a move made on the inside? No, there's not. There's not even enough. Now Schecterfire locking up a little bit going into the turn. Hartman K7 is in 10th position. DRS not enough to get by him. Now trying still to get ahead of Fly By Night. The Toro Rosso driver battling on his wits alone. It's so close. Now he's going to have DRS again. This is usually not an overtaking zone, but if you get close enough and you can get a gap, you can go for a move. He's going to go defensive, and going around the outside into this turn. Is it going to be enough? And no, there's a crash! Hartman tried very hard to go around the outside of Fly By Night, but he couldn't do it, and now that's going to be half of his front wing gone. Massive disappointment for Hartman. It is so very difficult to take that outside line around turn 3, and it just didn't work for Hartman. You can't really blame Fly By Night. He's keeping his line in the inside. It's just so hard to try to get the car around the outside line in there, and he's crashing into the wall. He's going to have massive front wing damage, and that's not going to be good enough to get him through these sections of the track. There's a yellow in sector 2. Very disappointing for the Haas driver. And now Yusumi Flying, though, is going to get into... Fly By Night takes a pit stop as well. Fly By Night takes a pit stop, and I believe that's because of Hartman. I believe because Hartman had to take a pit stop as well, he's going to take advantage of that. Iconic Q has been hit with a 3-second time penalty. Fly By Night and Hartman K7. And look at that masterclass. Fly By Night gets the pit stop. He gets to put on the medium compound tire, but not only that, but he gets to replace his front wing. And Hartman K7, who hasn't lost too much time against Fly By Night, but is going to be still behind in the points. He's not in the points anymore, so that's unfortunate, but he's going to be able to possibly battle Fly By Night still. But essentially getting a free pit stop due to the crash that Hartman had. He was able to take that pit stop and still remain ahead of the Haas driver. That is brilliant stuff from him. Voodoo 52 is 11 seconds behind Yusumi Fine, who's in 9th position, running through there. The top 4 are separated by decades of time. Let's ride on board of Josh 2, who is in the closest position to be making an overtake here. Hartman, though, is very close to Fly By Night as well. But let's ride on board of Josh 2, who is battling right now with his teammate in the other Williams car of Iconic Q. But he's trying to catch down German 69. Let's look at these two Williams drivers. As they go down the main straight, it's gonna be both of them, possibly with DRS. Let's see who it is. And DRS has not been activated by either of the drivers, it looks like. No, it has been. Yes, both drivers had DRS, but it was Iconic Q getting ahead of Josh 2. Ahead of German, German pitted. So both Williams drivers are in 5th and 6th position. Very volatile. These two drivers are pretty good on pace, but now Josh 2's going to have DRS going down the second main straight after the second turn. He's going to be able to make a move. He's going to look on the inside, but not close enough, and he's going to slot down behind him. And, oh, he's going to lose an end plate. He crashed, hit the wall. End plate is gone on the car. That is not good. He hasn't crashed too hard, but he did go into the turn a little bit too early. He's going to lose that end plate. He's going to lose a lot of time to Iconic Q, who was 8 seconds behind iAce 99. And a much well-deserved victory for Anthony 8291. One of our newbies in WSR. We would love to have him in the future, in future races, have him compete for that coveted championship. German 69 with a 142.004. That is the fastest lap of the race. That used to be my old time trial time on this game. Before I started improving myself, the fastest lap, though, goes to German 69 at the moment. If he can keep it, he'll gain an extra point since he is classified in the top 10. Let's see who that was. And it's going to be Jay Ortiz has lost his braking zone, and Can we see if there's any damage on that car? He's making sure to get out of the way of Anthony 8291, who continues on to charge now. Lap 23 of 26, just 4 laps to go. And is there any damage for him? I don't think there is. He just got away with it. But again, 13th position, 30 seconds out. He's not going to be scoring any points today. Anthony 8291 is in first position. He's almost 10 seconds ahead of Sweet Crown 19. It's not the exhilarating race finish that we had planned from last weekend, but still very close indeed. But now Josh 2, who was very close to Iconic Q, has now dropped back quite a lot. And now, who's that in the pits? It's going to be Sweet Crown 19 in the pits. And with a final lap to go, he's got a soft compound tire on. He's going to save all of his ERS deployment, I would think. HN Racing is going to be still in third position. He calculated that quite well. He's ahead of him. And now, let's look back onto the battle for fifth position. Iconic Q is within a second of German 69 going for fifth position. He's going to be going down the main straight, going to be looking to open up the DRS, and when he does that, he's going to be able to get ahead of German 69. There's DRS deployed. Now he's going to be in overtake mode, you would presume, and flying by the Racing Point car in the fifth position. Iconic Q gaining that back position. But now, German 69, he's going to be looking to run up more and see if what he can do. And now getting closer and closer and closer and keeping it together. He's going to have DRS activated down this main straight. This isn't really an overtaking zone, but if he can close up a gap, he could try it. Is he going to go on the outside or the inside? The thing is just going to keep it stationary, not make any stupid mistakes now going through the city section of this race. But Anthony 8291 doesn't care as we get on board with this amazing skyline shot of that Azerbaijan city, the Baku city circuit. But now, going around the final sweeping turn, down the main straight, it's going to be our race winner, Anthony 8291, your first race win, ladies and gentlemen, here for this racer. Anthony 8291 is your race winner. But now, 2.1 seconds behind, going for the fastest lap. You got to imagine Sweet Crown 19 is going to get, but Hartman has crashed, it looks like, and he is out of the race. I'm not sure what happened there. But now, Schechtefire finishes the race. He's in 8th position now with Sweet Crown going to have the fastest lap of the race. And he is. It's a 139.91. Is that an 8 or a 0? It doesn't matter. It's very, very fast, getting into the 139s. And there's the podium right there. A British man on the podium, an American on the podium. And there goes the champagne flying. Awesome stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Really awesome stuff. Exhilarating race. Right on the edge, as all our street tracks are. Let's look at it right now. Your race winner was Anthony 8291. But your new championship leader, Sweet Crown 19 with 44 points. IACE 99 with 42 points. 41 points, dropping the third position is Iconic Q. HN Racing in fourth position. German 69 in 5th position. Official Soli, who was not able to attend the race, in 6th position. Anthony 82 making a name for himself in 7th position with 25 points with that race win. Used to be fine in 8th position with 16. 11 points for Fly By Night in 9th position. 10th position is Voodoo 52 with 10 points. Hartman K7 with 10 points as well in 11th. Fun Magic Mushroom in 12th position with 8 points. Josh 2 with 6 points in 13th place. Schechtefire in 14th place with 6 points. Jay Ortiz with 0 points in 15th position. And then going down the rest of the grid are all those drivers. It was an exhilarating race, start to finish, on the edge, as it always is in the Baku City Circuit. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us for this edition of WSR, or the Worldwide Sim Racing League, for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Join us next week as we go to Spain for the 2019 WSR Spanish Grand Prix. My name is WSRX, or Noah Clark, and thank you very much for joining us, and have a great night. It has been WSR's, or Worldwide Sim Racing League.